Yeah, I mean, it feels good to run up front and be competitive. But, under this system, wins are the only thing that counts. So, last year you just said seconds and thirds are great, but this year they're not. They're just, so-so. So we were close, I could see it the whole race. I think some of the long run stuff we were just as good as anybody, and then the short run stuff we were just kind of okay. So it was a good run either way, and something to be proud of and hang our head on, and we just know we got to be a little bit better and move from here.
Okay, we'll take questions for Brad. We'll start up front with Tom, then come back to Jeff.
Hi, Brad. Tom Jensen, FoxSports.com. The 4 was clearly the class of the field. Where was he beating everybody?
They beat everybody before they came to the track today. It's a great combination, and they were prepared for the weekend. That's a group that, Rodney Childers to me is like a rubber stamp carbon copy of Paul Wolf, and he's a great crew chief, and it was just a matter of time before he got the right combination that he excelled with. So, they were really prepared. We saw it all the way through testing that they were dominant, and they showed it when we came to the actual racetrack to race. So, I would look for big things out of that team. They look a lot like the 20 car did last year at this time, and they got all that, whatever you call it, honeymoon syndrome going on, and they're taking full effect of it.
Take our next question from Jeff, then go back to David.
Jeff Gluck from USA Today. Obviously, you knew going into the race he was going to be good, and he was good in the race. At what point, as a competitor trying to chase him down, does that get demoralizing at all during the race, or are you still, even in the closing laps, thinking, okay, I can somehow pull this off?
Well, I never gave up thinking we had a shot at him. We just had to make a really strong adjustment. I thought in the midsection of the race we were just as good, if not a little bit better, when the rubber was down on the track, and then all them yellows in a row picked up all the yellows in a row picked up all the rubber, and we really needed that on the track to excel. So we weren't, with the rubber off the track, we weren't very close to him. But you always hope that it falls that way, and maybe next time it does.
Take a question in the back from David. Go ahead.
David Carvello, NASCAR.com. Was it as seamless working with Greg and Brian as it sounded over the radio?
Yeah, they did a great job. We still had 2 more spots to go, but all things considered, I thought they did really well, and I was very proud of the effort.
Have you talked to Paul at all today, or been in touch with him?
Yeah, I've texted him a few times, and he texted me when I got out of the car, so that was great, and I think he was pretty proud of the effort.
Did he have any input today from afar?
I'm sure he did. I never heard it directly, but I'm sure he did.
Take a question up front from Stan.
Stan Creekmore with RPM tonight. This race seemed intense from your end almost every single lap, and especially those last couple of laps. Can you walk through those last couple of laps when it looked like you and Junior were running yourselves for the win?
Yeah, we did, didn't we? I thought we were going to wreck each other twice and didn't, so that was good, I guess. I had a lot of people mad at me if I'd have done that. I saw all the fans jumping on their feet when they thought he had a shot at winning. But that was pretty cool. But no, I mean it's it's the Cup race and it's the best of the best, and you can't really afford to take a lap off with these cars because they're you just drive them so hard. The cars 2, maybe 3 years ago took a lot more finesse, which in some ways is good, some ways bad, because the finesse meant I thought they took a little more skill to drive. But then again, you also could take laps off, and the car would reward you for, being nice to it for a couple of laps, like a dog or something. But the cars aren't that way now, and I think that makes the racing a little more intense. But then also subtracts away from some driver skill set, so it's kind of a trade-off.
Final questions for Brad. Okay, we'll take one final question. Go ahead.
Jerry Fraley, Dallas Morning News. Brad, now it's a small sample of 2 races, but as you said, winning is all that matters this year. Do you get any sense that winning is all that matters is affecting how the races have gone?
It is a small sample size. I would say probably a little. Yeah, I mean, it'd be unfair to say not at all. I think when I got out of the car, my teammate Joey Logano and I were talking about some moves that he tried to pull there on the restarts, and thought maybe he might not have or might have done something different under different scenarios. So I could say to that effect, he would say yes.
All right, we'll take a final question from Reed, and then we'll let you go, Brad.
Reed Spencer with NASCAR Wire Service. To that end, what did you think when you saw Joey duck to the inside on that last one?
I thought, get him, go. Maybe I can sneak by all you. I kind of was remembering Clint Boyer at Martinsville in that moment. And I was thinking about how everybody wrecked and where to be to get through the wreck and take the lead. That's really what was on my mind, and that didn't happen.